Hello, small group leaders. It is another week and another sermon to discuss. I hope that you guys are enjoying not only watching these videos, but I hope that you are going deeper in your groups, that you're building community, that relationships are deepening, and that you're just enjoying the people and the discussions that are happening. Keep doing what you're doing. By now, I'm wondering, though, if you are hitting a little bit of a wall. It's about 4 weeks in. This is the time when it can be easy to get a little bit discouraged, to start to wonder if the group even really matters in terms of the life of the church. And it might be that point where you are starting to hit a little bit of a wall. But I want to encourage you, keep at it, keep thinking about people to invite, keep encouraging your folks, and just having consistency over the course of time is one of the keys to discipleship. The people that I've seen grow the most over the course of All Souls are the people who have just had consistent contact with others and with me. So keep it up. I really value and appreciate you guys, and hope that you're feeling encouraged. I did want to just let you know, I talked to a young woman last week, and one of the things that she mentioned to me when I was asking her about her experience at All Souls thus far, she just kind of casually said, I've never been personally invited to a small group. And that really stuck with me. She's somebody who's been coming off and on for a while. When she first started coming, we didn't have a lot of small groups going, so it doesn't surprise me that she didn't get invited. And she really hasn't been here much this fall either. So that isn't really a critique on you guys so much as it's more just interesting to me that somebody who's young in their early 20s was really kind of looking for a personal invite. So don't be afraid to invite people. That's probably the best way to get them there, and keep just trying to encourage people to come. With that, we looked at Luke 11, verses 1 through 13 this past week. This is Jesus's, the Lord's Prayer, as told by Luke. And it's a lot shorter than the one in Matthew. It's a little bit different, but the content is pretty much the same nonetheless. And the main thing that I think you guys should discuss this week is just, it should be easy. What are we praying for? I think beyond just what do you need prayer for, we need to dive into people's personal spirituality a little bit this week and say, hey, what are you praying for? What's been your prayer for maybe the last 10 years? What consistently comes up in your prayer life? What are you knocking on heaven's door for often over the course of your life? And the flip side of that is, how are you actually praying through the Lord's Prayer? I'm going to put up a little diagram here, if I can figure out how on this video, that illustrates, the different aspects of the Lord's Prayer. It's a hexagon that I think is super helpful as you're praying through it, just highlighting the different aspects of the Father's character. And I'm just wondering if our prayers actually reflect praying for God's kingdom, or if we're just asking God to give us more comfort, to alleviate our pain, to give us material things. It just doesn't seem like in our world that God answers those prayers a whole lot, because I think those things oftentimes go against what the Spirit is trying to do in our lives. So discuss the Holy Spirit, discuss where you need the Spirit in your life, discuss and ask where people are praying consistently, because that shows the sources of angst in their life. But try to flesh out a little more where people are praying. The sermon is up on the website if you need to direct people to that. It's called Ask Boldly. It's number 8 in our series. And I hope you guys have a great discussion this week. Thanks for tuning in, and I will talk to you next week.